welcome back to my channel, Megan Victoria. So today, do you know what day it is? Well, you do because it's on your screen. But anyway, today, the day I'm filming, is my birthday. Exciting, yes, I don't really ever do anything for my birthday, but today I was like, I still gotta beat thy face to thy heavens. So, we are gonna be doing a daytime glam makeup today, and if you like zoom in, you can see there's this like really dope ass like ombre glitter liner thing that's really fun, and I am the queen of rose gold, self-proclaimed, don't mind me, but I wanted basically everything to be like pink, glam, rose gold, and all that fun goodness. So we went really in depth with these words. We went really in depth with this tutorial because a lot of you were saying you want more videos that are kind of like Facebook Live. That's kind of where I started before I actually moved to YouTube. So I would just kind of sit on the ground and like do my makeup and people would watch and you would hang out. So I'm trying to bring a little bit more of that vibe and education back to these videos. So this is super in depth. So if you'd really like to get in depth, learn exactly how we get this daytime glam glitter thing we got going on, then please keep on watching. Alright guys, so we got a bare face. Let's get started. The first thing I'm always about is my skincare prep. So first I'm just gonna take some witch hazel. That is so cool and refreshing. Oh my god, beautiful. And then just give that a couple seconds to like soak into the skin, pretend you're fancy. But in the meantime, let's apply some lip balm. So my favorite thing ever has been the Aquaphor lip something. I don't know, it's like a healing ointment. You put it on with like everything. So I like to really work that into my lips. And basically this just, you know, kills some time so you're not just sitting here doing nothing. So by the time you finish that, your moisturizer will be, your toner will be all set in. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the Say Yes to Cucumbers Moisturizer and just like half a pump, just because this stuff is really like thick. Not thick, it's really nourishing, which is great. But I don't want that much moisturizer when I apply my foundations and things, so I like to more put it on the outside of my face where it tends to be drier. Anywhere where it's a little oilier in the middle, like you can leave alone, and then I kind of just bring a little bit into the center. Okay, there we go. Now we are gonna just take some Skindinavia makeup priming spray. And apply like all of it because it just feels really good going on the skin. And then I just like to tap things out. Makes me feel like they're getting into the skin. I don't know. We are now prepped and good to go. So the first thing we're gonna do, actually, you know what? I'm thinking we're gonna do eyes first. No, I don't think we need to. No, we don't need to. Okay, so let's do some foundation. So the first thing we're gonna do is grab some number 5 FACEatelier Foundation. And I'm going to grab my favorite little brush, this guy, and I'm going to just go to town on this foundation. I don't know if it'll be too light or too dark for me right now, but I just really like this color, so we're going to use it. That's what I gotta say about that. So I'm going to just work this foundation into the skin. And I just like to kind of buff it in with my circular motions, and then I can kind of just pounce it, usually like in the smaller areas. And once I feel like I got a good base of foundation, I'll just take my sponge and pat it in. I don't go for like a soup siren. I don't go for like a super heavy coverage on my foundation, but I do want like a decent amount of coverage there because like I'm gonna go in with so much like highlighting, contouring, concealer that like I really don't need all these layers on my face. So the next thing is some Eve Pearl Salmon concealer. I've depotted like everything I own, so I have to tell you what it is. You will not guess by when I hold it up. So I'm gonna just take a little bit of the medium shade and I'm gonna go right into the eyes for some color correcting goodness. And I'll just pat that in using the warmth of my finger. And then I just always need to take my sponge. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Super into the Anastasia Contour Kit right now, like really into it. So I'm gonna just take the yellow banana-y shade And I'm gonna go to town on the highlighting contour. We are going glam. It may be daytime, but this is birthday glam, where you should look like Carrie Bradshaw walking down the street at all times. So I just like to really concentrate on the center of the face. For me, it's all about kind of lifting my cheekbones and bring this like center of my face forward. So I just really like to focus on the cheekbone, center of the face, near the nose area. And I don't really do much to my nose, but I just kind of add a little something so it kind of sticks. And then I'll add like a tiny bit just to the chin so it, you know, lines up. And then when whatever's left over, I just kind of swipe it right. Okay, I'm gonna steal a little bit more. Right under the contouring. Do I look crazy? Yes. Okay, so next you're gonna take your little sponge and start pouncing that out. And something else I should add, just take whatever you got left over and add it to your eyes as well. It's just gonna create a nice canvas for your eyes. Nice little base, and then continue to pounce. Alright, so when you're done pouncing, so you can kind of see how we have natural highlights and contours just by almost creating the highlight and the highlight line, and then you've got like a little bit of a natural contour. So next I'm just going to take my IT Cosmetics Bybel Undereye. Oh my god, this stuff is like running out. And I'm going to pop that right below the eye, and I more focus in like the center of the under eye, and then kind of extend right outward, and see how it gives that natural luminescence. That's what we really want with this. It's just really gonna brighten the under eyes. And then yeah, you can see the beautiful natural luminescence, which I love. So next on the docket, I'm going to take my RCMA Color Process Foundation in the S1 shade, swirl my brush in there, and just like go to town on the contouring. I usually kind of just place the product first. I don't worry about like getting the perfect blend like right off the bat, and then I go back. So, you know, get that right around the hairline. I like it because I have a bit of an uneven hairline, so I can kind of fill that in and then round that out and blend it out on the cheekbone. And tap. And you can see already how chiseled everything looks. It looks very nice. And I leave my contour really, really thick because I don't want like a super sharp, like unblended look. I want everything, you know, to be like strong and sharp, but still blended. Okay, so I'm gonna just take some RCMA No Color Powder. I'm gonna tap at the under eyes, make sure they're really well, like there's no creasing, there's no anything, and then I'm gonna go straight into the powder, pretty thick, and I'm gonna apply it straight to the under eyes, not necessarily baking, but I just take a lot of powder and I just press it straight in. And then I'm just gonna take some powder and do a little tiny baking right under the contour. And like not too much, because I find sometimes this powder really can stick to the skin and then you can almost have like a white cast, which ain't cute. So with whatever's left over, I just go around and powder like the outside of my nose. And also powder your eyelids. And that seems good. So now, while this is kind of setting like the baking, I'm actually going to go in and do my powder foundation-y contour nonsense-ness. But first, I'm going to grab, this is just something I've been doing lately, this beautiful, like this is such a nice banana shade, but for like light skin tones. And I just kind of have been applying that just to kind of the center of the face. And this is just the Eve Pearl High Definition Dual Pressed Powders. And just like, it just warms the face up a little bit. It's just really, really nice. And I just add like not too much of this, just a light dusting. But I find it really has made like a difference in adding like an extra like glam factor to my makeup. So I really like that. So now we're gonna just take our good old Sepia bronzer, and I'm just gonna take it on just a good old fashioned like blushy brush. Something fluffy that's not gonna give us a super harsh line. And then you can even pinch it, like if you want to get it a little bit more defined. Tap off the excess. And then I just kind of like hit it almost, like I just kind of go back and forth super light on the cheekbones while holding my brush pretty far back. And then just gonna take everything and blend it around the forehead. And then I will bring it kind of down the neck and like along the jawline. I don't really like to soften my jawline too much because I actually like it pronounced. But just so it doesn't feel like there's just highlight and contour here, like we want to bring it kind of down just so everything's kind of matching. Towards the end, you're just going to take your brush and just kind of buff away the baking, which is going to give you your nice sharp contour, but blend away the baking as well. Beautiful, beautiful, darling, beautiful. Okay, so really quickly, I'm gonna add a tiny bit of blush. This is just like a Femme random peachy blush, nothing special or complicated. Just right there on the apple of the cheek, well, the like outer apple, kind of following the contouring shape just to put a little bit of color. And then lastly, just blend and blend. What a concept. And then now we haven't even like done the eyes, so usually I wait to the eyes to see like the intensity of everything, but whatever, I just want to highlight. So some kitty cats and Daydream, my like favorite combination, especially for anything like rose gold, and just kind of hit that right at the cheekbone. And remember, the way your face is shaped is actually circular, so kind of bring that highlight in a C shape and circle around the face like so. And circle around the face. And then I'm just going to take it and put it on the tip of my nose. And my Cupid's bow. And then maybe just like a little on the center of the nose. So now we are nice and highlighted, but like nothing over the top. If we want to add more after the eyes, we can totally do so. So now let's zoom you in a little bit more so we can do some brows and eyes and all that. How much do you want to zoom in? Oh, hi, this is my face. That's definitely a lot. Okay. Okay, so we are ultra zoomed in now. I'm gonna just take some Anastasia Dipbrow on my little brush. Let's switch this mirror over. So I like to just take the Dipbrow and I just kind of flick it so lightly. And the Dipbrow is really great for cheating your shape. So I'm gonna just kind of pop this guy on. That was a lot. Oops. And I'll go back. There we go. And I know that I need to make this brow like lower, so I just like to run that below. And then for the beginning of the brow, you just kind of want to flick like you're making little hair strokes. I like the eyebrows to still look like they have hair to them and not that they're just painted on my face. And then I kind of go like backwards just to fill in like product where the hair strokes are missing. And that's pretty much like one eyebrow. It's pretty simple. Okay, this is actually not bad. So what I really like to do, and I've been doing this lately, is then I take my Dipbrow, or my brow powder in blonde, and I just go over like the sparse areas. So this actually tends to be more towards the back, just if I see anything a little sparse. This kind of just will fill it in and give it that like texture. It just creates a more solid brow shape. And then I will be really light with it when I get to the front, because I still want to see some hair, especially like in the front of the brow. And then really light with it. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, so let's just set these brows with some brow gel. They actually came out pretty well. I'm like, I can deal with this. I can totally deal with this. Okay, so now we're moving on to the eyeballs. I always say that, the eyeballs. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So what do we got? That would be a horrible screen grab. Oh my god, my face. But we have the Carli Bybel palette. I am so excited to show you guys this and to use it. I used it on my client this morning because, okay, yeah, so it's my birthday. I had to get up at 4:30 a.m. to go get someone ready for like a TV appearance they had. It was all good and it was totally fine, and she was great and she was sweet and like she looked amazing and I was happy, but like, yeah, the palette touched her eyes first. So I'm stealing it because I want it. So now these colors, these two, do you see these like rose gold? And like, let me just swatch these for you. Like, do we see that? Like, look at it, look at that pigment. So I am the rose gold queen, pretty much. Like, all my friends know this. I love rose gold everything. So I was like, I have to use this palette all over. I'll probably add some of this highlighter to my face. Actually, let's just do that, because I'm not really doing anything besides sitting here and talking. Where'd that brush go though? Here it is. Okay, so let's just add a little bit of this pinky highlighter. I don't think anything has names, but ooh, oh, that's so bright. Oh, excuse me, highlighter, with your highlight so bright. Won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Oh my god, this is so good. Oh, oh, so exciting. Okay, so I'm super thrilled with that for damn sure. So let's start on the eyes. So eyes are nice and tapped out. We added our little base. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of just some Maybelline like color tattoo, and this is in Barely Branded, and I'm just gonna use my finger for this, and I'm just gonna apply that straight to my eyelid. This is perfect because it's a nice nude base, but it also has some shimmer, so that'll be great. Alright, so we just applied that really quick, and then right above there, we're going to go in with a giant fluffy brush, and I'm going to grab this shade. It kind of looks like a peach. I'll hold it like this so you guys can see. So I'm going to grab this shade, the first one. Looks like my peach smoothie, so I think that'll be awesome. And I'm going to tap off the excess, and I'm going to apply that really lightly in the crease. Oh wow, that's pigmented. Oh my god, I'm so excited right now. And yeah, this is a great transition shade. Oh, happy 11/11, guys. Oh shit, I need to like screenshot this. I have a thing about screenshotting 11/11. Okay, I need to clear my phone of messages, close it, open it, screenshot 11/11 on my birthday. Yes, okay, I feel satisfied. Lex just texted me, happy 11/11, love it. So yeah, what was I saying? Okay, so yeah, transition shade, bueno, perfect, wonderful. So let's take a little bit of a smaller brush and let's get, we're gonna keep really warm, and we're gonna grab this guy, so the third one in, and I'm just gonna apply that just to deepen up the crease a little bit. Wow, these are pigmented. This is amazing. They're so blendable and soft. Like, guys, these are so nice. And like, honestly, I've never actually like bought something like makeup online, like waited for something to like go on sale and been like, I need it. But I saw the first Carli Bybel palette and I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. And it's basically, it looks like my life in a palette, like all the like mauves and rose golds and like oranges. So I was like, okay, I need it. And then when she came out with the second one, I was like, okay, but actually I need it. So I sat on the computer and waited till it went live and I bought it. So that's like a first for me. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the big brush and blend all these shadows out, just so they're really nice, soft blend to everything. And let's go in a little deeper, and we're gonna grab, I think I'm gonna grab this guy, just because I want to add a little bit of like a rose gold like mauviness to it. So let's just grab it starting on the outer corner, kind of tap that in, and then wiggle it up into the crease, and then kind of back and forth. I'm so impressed with these eyeshadows. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, when I was swatching them, I was like, oh my god, these colors, they're so beautiful. And then like I was swatching and I was like, okay, they don't seem like the best eyeshadow I've ever used, but you know, they seem really pretty and they're amazing for the price point. Like, oh my god, you cannot complain about the price point whatsoever. So I was like, oh, okay, I really like these, but you know, they're not the greatest. And now actually putting them on my eye, I'm like, holy bananas, these are fantastic. So I'm so excited about this. So I'm just gonna blend these shades out. And I really like putting that little bit of like the purple. I think that was a good choice. And then I'll just kind of get that purple a little higher. And then let's go in and we'll just grab a little bit more of that third shade, tap it off, just to really build up that warmth. And that warmth is on top is just gonna warm up the purple a little bit, just so it's more in like the rose gold family than like the mauve family, if that makes sense. And what I love about this palette, and I was so excited about, like guys, I was seriously so pumped, was that they have just like a bone vanilla shade, because I feel like those are left out of palettes. So let me just grab a little bit of that and apply that to my brow bone highlight, blend that down a little, and then go back just with that rose goldy brush just to really make sure. Like, I want these shadows like blown out, and especially if you wear big lashes, make sure you really blow out your shadows, because that's gonna actually like balance out the lashes. These are so smooth. Like, my eyeshadow looks so freaking smooth. Like, oh my god, so good. Okay, so now I really need to use these two tones so badly. So let's start by let's start by finding the brush we need. Okay, here we go. So we've got this guy here, which is the second one in, and it's the lightest version of these kind of iridescent tones. So I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this one. Okay, I forgot I have a mirror right here. And let's just apply that to this very beginning portion of the lid. Oh, that's so pretty. It has such a light pink iridescence to it. And I'm not looking at like doing like any like cut crease action kind of thing. I just want to get the shadows on there and just make it like really blended and glam. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, so then let's take the pink shade, or should we start? We should probably do the orange. Let's do the orange next. So grab a little bit of the orange, pop that on the center. Oh, yes. Oh my god, so much yes. Like, so much yes. So pop that in the center and then pull it over to the outer corner and blend it into the front of the lid. So look, oh my god. And then we're gonna grab the orange again on the other eye. Orange, you're glad I didn't, okay Megan, shut up. Okay, so pretty. So what I think I want to do is I'm going to just take the pop of pink and I'm going to grab a little bit of that. I'm going to pop that just on the center. Yeah. Almost like, oh, that's so pretty. Just to give that extra. I'm in love. I'm in love. Oh my god, this is so gorgeous. Yeah, that little pop of pink right on the center, I think just did magical things. Like, are we in love? So stunning. I don't even want to add like an outer corner transition-y shade just because I'm super in love with like how like pigmented and like pretty everything is. Okay, guys, I don't know what to do. I wasn't gonna do this, but now I think I'm going to. I'm gonna do a glitter liner. What? Shocking. I wasn't planning, like I had an idea of doing it and then I was like, nah, let's not do it. And now I'm like, let's do it. Alright guys, so I just had to like figure out the process of getting this glitter wing. I think I figured it out. So what I first did was I just took some concealer and I outlined like the wing shape, and then I was putting the glitter on top and it wasn't really working so well just because the glitter is so light, like to get that ombre effect. So I'm just taking some Flash palette and I'm gonna go over this line, like where the wing is, and I'm gonna kind of ombre the cream first, and then that's really gonna help the glitter blend a lot better. So just kind of outline the wing shape. Across the eye. And it's kind of gonna blend for you, but you can kind of give it a little flick of the wrist. Okay, so you got your wing shape, beautiful. Now I'm gonna go in. So I got these amazing glitters. These are just some of them. And these are from Glitter Injections. So first color I'm going to take is Pretty in Pink. And I'm just going to grab a little bit on this little eyeliner brush. And I'm just going to kind of tap the glitter right on top of the line that we created with the concealer. And these glitters are amazing because you don't actually have to use glue for them. They are just, you just press them on and then they just stick. I just thought this would be like a little bit more fun of a design than just like a really pretty, you know, rose gold look. If you don't like this, just, you know, do a regular wing liner and you're good to go. So here we are, zoomed in all the way. Now I'm gonna take the rose gold glitter, so this guy, and I'm gonna just tap that on top. Yeah, by giving it the fuchsia background, I think that was really smart because it really lets you have that like ombre effect, which I really like. So just work kind of slowly to fill in the shape, especially when you get to the wing. Alright, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Pretty in Pink glitter. Gonna blend it right over top just so we have a nice little transition between them. So pretty. Okay, so before we put on lashes, I'm gonna go right under the eyes really quick. Okay, so you're just gonna take the Barely Branded tattoo, put it right under the eyes like that. just so your shadows have something to stick to. And then you're first going to go in with just a nice warm brown, so the third one in. Really, really simple. And you're just going to take that shadow and you're going to smoke it all under the lower lash line like so. I think I don't, like I said, I want this to be glam, but this is also a daytime glam look, so I don't want to really add any darkness. So to kind of like cheat my way through that, I'm just going to use lower lash mascara on the lower lashes. So I'm going to go throw on some lashes, do my mascara, and I will come back to see you guys. So I'm just going to take some Rose Lip Liner by NYX, and I'm just going to outline my lips. I really want to wear like my Pure Hollywood lipstick because I love it, but I also don't want it to be too like browny, so I kind of just add this pinky base underneath. So now go in with Pure Hollywood. Just need like a light layer to put on the lips, and then you can go like and kind of shape it out. And very simply, I'm just gonna top it with some light peachy gloss, because I'm a gloss girl. See, like I own so many like liquid lipsticks, but not because they're matte, just because they give longevity, and then I always add gloss on top. Smack that all on the floor, smack that, give me some. Alright, then I'm just going to clean up underneath and wherever. And there is our birthday glam. Alright guys, that is it. That is this rose gold glam thing we got going on. Let me know if you like these kind of videos where I like get really in depth and like tell you step by step exactly what I'm doing. If you learn lots, then that's amazing. If you find it super boring and just, you know, put music on to me, then, you know, let me know that too, and I will change it up and make different kinds of videos and all that fun stuff. So with all that said, thanks so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Comment, rate, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'm out of here. Bye. Mwah.